Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Looks like it. Sounds like the audio's moving all right. And yeah. All right, looks like we're gonna go ahead and get comfortable real quick. All right, good evening, everyone. I am Sir Chesterfield Winthrop III. Nope, it's not. Wait a minute. What is am I too low? Am I too high? What seems to be the trouble, med school? It looks like it's okay. Got the nice to see that you are feeling better, med school. As I was saying, due to some unforeseen. Well, to be fair, I could have been chipping in and out. I don't know. I could have sounded like a robot. There are some things happening. Anyway, I am here. I'm glad you got a kick out of that MP3 nut. I know that you are all probably sitting here and wondering, oh my gosh, what happened to med school? Well, due to some unforeseen circumstances, med school is unable to stream this evening, so I will be streaming in her stead. I know you guys were also looking forward to The Observer, but due to some other unforeseen circumstances, we will be streaming that on Thursday. So tonight, we will be doing the Book of Unwritten Tales 2, brought to you by the fine folks at King Art Games. Hopefully, you've all had a fantastic Tuesday. And with that being said, let's get this started. All right. Listen to that majesticness. Mississippi girl, welcome to the stream. I trust you got your prize, your digital prize all right? Hopefully, yes. MP3 nut, hopefully things are going well with you. We're not going to wait too much. You are right on time, Mississippi girl. Yes, you are. Congratulations. We appreciate you coming in on time. We surely do. I'm not sure where the rest of the league is, but we're going to go ahead and get this going. Alright, so obviously, new game. The most I can tell you about... Well, it's waiting for you... Oh wait, hold on. I'll say something after this. That's crazy.
And so it was that in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate.
Okay.
The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war, for one side or the other.
Sounds like the Philosopher's Stone.
By Warlock Munkus, son of Archwitch Mortroga, the Shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first.
It's kind of low. What's kind of low? Of the game? I'll turn it up a little bit.
Young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm.
How about that, Mississippi?
And the critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes, Nate Bonnet, who is supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved a kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person.
Is he falling? Oh, he is falling. Okay. Hold on to the rock face. Sure.
Good, good. This is good. Although the ground is still getting closer.
Yes, yes it is. Climb up the rock face. Okay, so it looks like it's one of those, click command type things. Oh, wait a minute. Mississippi girl, let me know if the audio in the game is any better for you. Look at the jetty.
Part of the jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion.
Yeah, and then what? Walk along the jetty. This doesn't seem dangerous at all. Climb up the rope.
If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
Okay, so we're gonna climb the rope. Cherry! Oh, that looks painful. Cherry, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I'm supposed to take the oil lamp. Okay. Oh, there's a genie.
Oh, hi, Nate. How's it going?
Good. For now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
High risk? Oh well, no big thing. Oh, we get to choose what we say next. Gotcha. Alright, so we can yell help. Oh well, no big thing, almost no harm done, or high risk. No MP3 nut, it is not. So pretty much A, B, or C, first choice is what we're gonna go with. Go, go, go. You can ask her in the Discord that the link should be popping up at any moment now or whatever. But yeah, she worked a long shift. She wasn't feeling too hot, so here we are. B it is. Oh well, no big thing, almost no harm done.
No big thing. So, now that we have a little time to kill, why don't you tell me a little something about yourself?
Thank you, MP3 Nut.
Right. Well, yes, I came into this world in an oasis in the Umzu Desert, and at that time, I was...
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? Definitely not the time to reminisce.
Happy to hear it,
Why did you
Mississippi girl.
ask?
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Very wishy-washy genie here. Alright guys, ABC. Go, go, go. We can say worse, stop time, reverse gravity, for goodness sakes, cast a spell, will you? Or, please pardon the disturbance, I'll manage just fine. You're right, Cherry, she does deserve some rest. And that is what we're doing right now. A, B, or C. Cast a spell. Thank you, med school.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh,
This is
Mississippi
all
girl came in with the B as well. All right.
I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Benny!
Perhaps
That's right.
tomorrow?
Med school will be here on Thursday with The Observer, so make sure you guys are here for that.
You got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me. I just can't take it anymore.
Benny!
Ah, man, you made the genie run away.
Ah! The state he's in, we can forget about miracles. Gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
All right, take the carpet. This looks like the type of game that Cherry would be playing.
Flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why you?
Chef
I'm
BLT
sorry I
said he didn't
criticized
know
your work,
y'all had a
Benny.
switch. Well,
And that I
yes,
took
we
your
do
leg
have a switch, and
everything
yes,
else.
we do play Zelda.
Well,
Well, med school plays
I
med
forgive you.
med school plays Zelda more than I
What can
do.
for you?
carpet.
I think once she finishes, I'll finally play it.
Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
Rally. Ah, man.
Yes.
Wait a minute, we claiming him on our taxes? Oh, I guess. Okay. Hey, we got a flying carpet, ladies and gentlemen.
What the heck?
Where are we?
What happened here?
I don't know.
No!
Oh. Meep. Meep. I'm sorry. Told you the rule. You claim them, you keep them. Y'all got 3 PS4s and a Switch? MP3 nuts, stop it. We do. That is inaccurate information. What's that? Now I have a son, a daughter, and son? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is this supposed to be Game of Thrones? With a splash of Wally?
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial. Guardian
Med
of
school, don't
gameplay,
tell them the rest.
explainer of control.
They have to find out in the Discord to find out what else we
Press A to
have.
remove the character.
We'll tell them the rest in the Discord, Med school. We don't want to, you know, have all of that out on the place there. Okay, what's going on?
Well done.
Oh.
If you walk up to an object, context-sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press A.
That's not the lever.
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now press B so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it.
Okay.
Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, walk up to it and press A.
It's more for a roll, but whatever. We'll let you guys peep do dilute. Okay,
Little chap
sure, we'll
seems
go
to
with
think
this.
there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is. Press A again, next to the hatch.
Oh, that's a lot of gears in there.
First time you press A will allow you to look, the second to use. Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it. It's quite
That's
simple.
very...
Press B when you want to look at something. Press A in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move.
Oh.
Is the machine working again? Walk up to the lever and press A.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, that's a nice little intro. But yeah, like I was saying, it had a Game of Thrones type feel for the intro. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Game of Thrones type of... Oh dear.
Appears to be a
Oh
new problem.
dear.
Better take a closer look at the engine.
So they're just not gonna let us have this. They really want us to work on... Oh, my guy.
Oops, that wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gears by pressing A. If you can reach several objects from one position, you can use the right stick to select the one you want to interact with.
Got it.
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory.
Inventory.
Open and close your inventory by pressing Y.
Got
to
it.
use an inventory item, select it with A, and then select the object that you want it to be used with.
Okay.
Use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model.
Yeah. So go over here, then we press Y, and then we grab this and do that.
Excellent. Now the second gear.
Doot. All right. And there.
Perfect. You better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again.
I saw some oil in my in here. Oh, yep, there's the oil. Yeah. Go ahead and grease that up. Okay.
That should do it. Time to crank it up.
Crank it up. Okay. Yeah. What's that? Okay. Cherry says the game is real cute. Med School agrees. Yeah, I'm kind of digging this game. It's one of those, you know, point and click type adventures. Okay. On with the intro. Hey, check out the bats. I like the charm that they got going on in this game. My guy, what did you do?
Examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox.
Then open the inventory with Y and press B in order to examine the toolbox.
Okay, sure. Well, oh. And take damage figure. Then we open our inventory and take a look at the...
Great.
Oh.
You found a few items in the toolbox.
You can use these items on each other by initially selecting the first object with A and then using it on the second object again with A.
Try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Okay, so first let's... Yeah, you broke it, we know. So I'm guessing duct tape and...
Well done.
Yeah!
Place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
Okay. So close inventory. No? Open inventory. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Let's get this going.
Excellent. You're now ready. One last bit before I do. Press X. All interesting objects in the scene will be displayed.
Oh.
Good luck with your adventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales.
All right, y'all. Looks like we made it through the tutorial. Hooray! I didn't think we were ever going to get out of there.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, Mother.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
Is it? Is it fine?
No, you don't look well at all.
Yeah, look at my outfit.
Rotund.
Wait, did you just call?
It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating.
Oh, she said you
If you carry on
fat.
like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling, we've been through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him.
Lalilos?
He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest interest in that person. Not anymore.
Glad to hear that you like it, Jerry.
The heart of the elf kingdom.
I
In the
don't know if it
castle
is
of your
available for the
family when you were
PS4 though.
young. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat. I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
That was your chance to say something, Mom, and you let it go. I tell you, moms. Oh wait, did she just lock me in here with some elven magic? Can you turn the game audio up a little? I sure can, Cherry. Hold on just a second. Oh, let's do one of those. And I can turn my voice down just a smidge. Alright. How is that, Cherry? How is that? Alright, so we've got 3 choices as before. She's locked me in. Have you actually seen that Prince La 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 La? And I'm really not feeling well, Cheap. Come, Magic Room. Pick a choice. First choice gets selected. If you haven't figured this out by now, I am going to be calling upon you all. Oh, med school with the C. Thank you. I'm really not feeling well, Cheap.
I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap.
Oh, with the British accent.
I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world
point,
and I
med
have some
school.
very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse.
A curse?
Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library.
Okay, so we're heading to the library, guys.
No, rest is not what I need just now.
All right. New choices. A, she's locked me in. B, have you actually seen that Prince La 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 La? And C, I'll sneak down into the library and you won't be able to stop me. All right, thank you, med school.
I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
Because I'm a strong, independent... Thank you for agreeing, Cherry. All right, so we've got things to do. We've got a bird to look at. We've got a flower to look at. If we press X... Oh, there are many things to look at and do. Let's look at the picture. We're looking at everything, by the way, so don't worry.
The times when the others were here in the elf burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh. Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
Oh, man. Just called him an idiot off rip? That's rude. Oh, apparently I must enter the balcony. But before we do that, let me look at this jewelry box real quick.
My jewelry box serves as a podium for the vertically challenged narcissist.
Cherry, I believe that this game is available. Nope, it is available for the PlayStation 4 as well. We just happened to, we were graced with a copy on the Switch. Let me take a look at this door real quick.
Mother's locked me in, as if I was 200 again. Since
200?
I secretly escaped from the elf burrow last year, she's taken to guarding me closer than ever before.
Well, your mama's got trust issues because you gave them to her. I do want to look at the music box.
An envoy from the Far East gave me this musical box years ago. Wherever I go, I always have its tune in my head.
Alright, we're going to go outside. And enter the balcony. I think you should, Cherry. I feel like you would really enjoy this game. Alright, what do we got? Climb down into the garden. But before we do all of that, sunflowers, palace, telescope. Let's take a look at the telescope real quick.
I used to look into the woods for days on end, imagining what the world beyond would be like. Now I know, and I think I miss it.
Okay, so we are going to climb down into the garden. Somehow. Some way.
It may not be befitting of a princess, but this isn't the first time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last.
Leo?
I'm just doing my morning exercises.
Oh,
I wasn't
Cheap?
going to.
Cheap is a snitch, y'all.
Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden anyway.
Right.
He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me, and who knows what the two of them would cook up for me next.
So, assassinate the bird? That seems like the logical situation. We gotta assassinate Cheep Cheep.
Plants here in the palace, but sunflowers are my favorite.
I mean, how else am I going to take a few seeds? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. We can give him some.
I need a few of your seeds.
I suppose giving the bird some sunflower seeds would be a little bit more logical than assassinating him. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Look at Cheep Cheep.
Survived our past adventure, even if he'll insist on exactly the opposite. He told
Alright,
everyone
Cherry.
for months
Appreciate
how he defended
the stop
me
by.
from all
Go
the
ahead and
evils of the world,
lurk
and then
away.
only just escaped
Shout out
with
to
his tail feathers
Chef Baby on
intact.
top. Make sure he learns his lessons and does that homework. Homework's important. Stay in school.
Hey, Cheep.
In the meantime, it's choice time. We have She's Locked Me In. Have you actually seen that Prince La 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 La? You seem to like your reflection a lot. I'll give you some sunflower seeds if you let me out of here, and see you later, Cheap. So, looks like A through C. Nope, I'm sorry, A through E. Pick now. Sunflower seed bribe it is. Good decision, med school.
Fancy some delicious sunflower seeds? You want the seeds? I want to get out of this room. Could we not come to some arrangement?
Aw, man, you out too, Mississippi girl? Alright,
I would
well,
never
we
do
appreciate
that.
you stopping by. We'll be out here
I know
until
the royal servants are
9:30, so
unbribable,
feel free to
but
stop on by again.
sunflower seeds?
Don't forget, Mike will be doing... Actually, there are two people playing
Then
tomorrow.
perhaps not.
We got Uncle K and Mike is Fired playing 2 games. Wait. See ya. No. What? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, the see ya was for Cherry. Gotcha. Disregard. Alright. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Well, you were the second choice, but that is okay, because I think that's actually going to be the choice now, so it works out.
See you later. Yes, of course I'll be a good girl and stay in my room.
Wait, do we not give him the sunflower seeds? Ah, let's go ahead and offer these up.
Cheap can't be bribed.
Wait,
We'll have
what?
to try something different.
Oh, so now we can't bribe the bird. Huh. What's this knitted hat business?
I had my birthday during the few weeks that we spent living together here in the Elf Burrow.
Don't care about the knitted
That was a big
hat.
deal for Wilbur. He couldn't understand that the significance of birthdays tends to fade after a few hundred years.
I
He
suppose.
insisted on making me a present. He sat in the corner for days knitting me this hat with his little gnarled fingers.
So obviously there was a part 1 that we did not
Cheep
play
likes to look
through.
at his reflection.
So
He strikes a pose and then tries to impress himself with it, and succeeds most of the time.
okay, we got a lot of what's in the jewelry box?
Could you please move aside? I want to get into my jewellery box. He doesn't listen to me anymore since I almost caused him to be roasted by fireballs, decapitated by swords, and eaten by monsters. Mother has permitted him to disregard any of my orders that go against her wishes. His interpretation of this can be liberal.
Wow. So this bird's really not gonna... Okay. Let's get creative. This bird is rude as hell, y'all. What's in the
Normally
bowl?
this bowl is full of fruit and nuts.
Yeah?
Presumably Mother has decided I should be without such things whilst I am, as she says, positively rotund.
How your mama call you rotund?
Normally this bowl, presumably...
Okay, we don't care. Can we do something with this? Okay, that was
A
cool.
guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate.
Bed. What is this?
I've been sleeping badly of late, and sometimes I feel tired all day long.
Okay.
I've never been ill, but something isn't right. I hope I'll find the answer in the library.
I hope so too, but we still gotta get to the library.
Hey, Cheep Cheep, I need the mirror. I only need it for a minute. Oh, he's not budging, and his pecs can be damn painful when he puts his mind to it.
So, I can't take the mirror. I can't bribe him with seeds. I can't go into the music box. What's left at this point?
Fresh water from the spring brook, the little stream that rises here in the castle and provides for the whole valley. People come from far and wide to drink it.
Mm-hmm. What else do we have? What's this flower?
A beautiful red flower. It was only put here a few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room. And then it's replaced and planted in the garden.
Oh, how eco-friendly. Maybe we'll try to escape again?
It may not be befitting of a prince.
We're gonna try this again.
Okay, he's not looking this way.
Yeah, go, go, go.
Oh, there is more than one kind of stretch exercise, you know.
Oh man, this Cheep Cheep, he's a
Perhaps you'd
hardcore
like
snitch.
to train with me. No chance. I can't sneak down as long as Cheep Cheep's on guard.
Alright, so we'll go back in. Let's see what we're missing. We've already looked at the flower. We've looked at the bowl. We looked at the jug. We looked at the knitted hat. And we've tried talking to him. He won't listen to reason.
Hey, Cheep.
Let me see.
Most birds love a mirror because they believe they can see another bird in it. You just love them because you can't get enough of yourself.
Oh man, this bird's pretty full
I
of
would be a
himself.
bit less unbearable if I wasn't incarcerated in here. And you really think it's appropriate for me to be locked in here too, eh?
Let's go through these choices real quick, see if that'll help.
Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that.
I bet you she does.
Have you seen this prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan.
Not the river elf.
I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love? Huh, not me.
Yeah, she's Miss Strong
And how?
and
She will try
independent.
anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off. Ugh. When I was out there with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine
tell
my
'em.
own destiny. Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that go with the territory? A life without risk, that is so... Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would go right now. You want to stop me? Just like last time. See you later.
Alright,
Yes,
so
of course I'll be a good girl and stay in my room.
we've said all that there's to say to Cheep Cheep. Can we put the seeds in the bowl?
Cheep Cheep, would it be possible for you to stop admiring yourself for 2 seconds and move over to stuffing your beak instead?
Hey!
Don't say I never look after you.
Alright, so let's open the jewelry box.
Pearls, precious stones, sparkling earrings and necklaces.
Yes, yes,
All the
yes.
stuff I have to wear at official functions.
Right.
If it were up to Mother, I would have trunkfuls of this stuff, and a wing of the castle would be my wardrobe. She just can't understand why Pa and I aren't into this sort of thing.
That was a waste. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and sneak on out while Cheep Cheep is enjoying his snack. And away
I don't
we
know
go.
how, but he always seems to know when I'm going against Mother's will. Perhaps it's a sixth sense, or magic. Or he just knows me too well.
Time to go.
Not while Cheep Cheep's still on guard.
But Cheep Cheep's he's eating seeds.
The plant would survive, I'm sure, but at the moment I don't need any more.
So then what's left? Could I put him... Oh, I guess not. I was thinking maybe I can put him into the, look at the jug. Look at the bed. Look at the jewelry box. Oh, right, the mirror. Let's take the mirror. Aw, man. Bro, what happened? My man lost his mirror. Now he doesn't know what to do with himself. Let's see if we can sneak on out. Can we head on out?
I don't know how, but he always... Perhaps it's...
Okay, fine. So we can't leave yet. Gotta do something with the mirror.
The plant would survive, I'm sure.
Let's head back in. And let's talk to Cheep Cheep. No, we don't want to look at the flower.
A delicate, sweet scent. Hey, Cheep.
Oh, so we're doing straight strong arming now. Okay.
Oh, missing your mirror? Well, sooner or later you won't be able to stand it anymore. I'm not horrible. I just don't want to be locked in my room like a child.
Break
See
free,
you later.
princess. No, wait.
Yes, of course I'll be a good girl and stay in my room.
That can't be it. Oh, do you get to hold the mirror?
Hey, withdrawal symptoms?
So maybe I can sneak out now? No one needs to tell us twice. I'm out of here.
Not while Cheep Cheep's still on guard. I don't know how, but perhaps it's a sick...
Okay, I'm pretty sure assassination is the next step. I don't know what else I can do at this point.
I've seen much suffering. Here in the elf bar.
Yeah, we don't care.
One can almost
No.
see Mother would...
No. We're going inside. Alright, so Bird's gotta go. We've gotta lock him in the box or something of the sort.
Wilbur didn't know. Mother looked.
And there's really nothing in there for us?
Pearls, precious. Goodness knows what.
Nope.
The box as well as its hinges.
Okay, we don't care about any of that. We already looked at the bed. We've looked at the bowl. Are there still seeds in the bowl?
Cheap has eaten every last seed from the bowl.
Of course he has. Okay. Maybe he is thirsty?
No, I'm not thirsty.
Well, is Cheap thirsty?
A contented, fat blue bird and his reflection.
Let's see.
I don't know how, but he always. Perhaps it's a sick.
Yes, we know all of that.
I just need the music box a minute. You don't need to turn your head away from your beautiful
Hey! There we go.
He's gone to sleep. It got dark and he's simply. No matter. I can now enjoy a few moments of peace.
Hooray! We've gotten rid of the snitch, everyone, by locking him in the music box. We're not going to touch the music box. We're going to go ahead and head out to the balcony and finally go over the ledge and into the library.
Let's go.
I'm about to say, man, what is she doing? Alright, look at us making progress. There's a honeycomb or a
As expected, no one here.
nest.
My parents are in the throne room ruling the lands. Or rather, Mother is.
Haha. We got a
A fairly
bonsai plant.
small, unattractive tree.
Does he talk?
Huh.
He
I'd
talks.
like to see how attractive you'd look if someone disturbed you on the pot in the morning.
You mean...
Anyway, what can I do for you, my little beauty?
The garden always looks fantastic, Arbor.
Thank you. It's a girt load of work. People always think elf gardens are fabulous by their very nature. But you need a mighty good gardener.
That's
You
right.
have got green fingers.
Ah, that's just moss, my dear. Happens if you spend all day grubbing around in the earth and don't wash your hands properly in the evenings.
That's gross. I really don't. All right, guys. What do you wanna ask this guy? Tell me something about Ents. I had an argument with Mother again. What are you doing today? And you get along with Pa really well. Okay. Alright, I will go ahead and pick a thing. Let's go with
What
this
are you
one.
up to today, then? Got much on?
Oh, the usual. You know, it never rains in the Elfborough, but the flowers need their water, so I water them every day.
Ah, the curse of good weather.
The weather isn't the only thing which isn't right. I've been here 30 years, and for 30 years we've had autumn.
Time passes differently in the Elfborough.
So was winter
Slower.
coming?
Well, that's why everyone grows to be ancient here, obviously. But if we had a bit of normal weather and the usual seasons, there'd be a lot more variety here.
There you go, trying to talk about variety.
You and Father, you get along well, don't you?
No one understands more about nature than him, that's for sure. But I don't often ask him for help. Thinking has never got a field dug, if you get my drift.
He's just more of a theorist.
The mud on your feet, the smell of fresh earth, all that joy and life. And he's missing out on the lot by just sitting around up there and doing nubbit.
Nowhere are the trees so green and healthy as here in the elf world. You tree shepherds do a great job.
Tree shepherds? The trees just stand there. What do they need a shepherd? However, I quite fancy one of those shepherd dogs. Hey, Rex, do you want to be my shepherd dog? Nah, my darling. I'm a gardener. Nothing more, nothing less.
Mother put
sure,
me on
why
a
not?
diet this morning so that I'll look perfect for my wedding.
Oh, everything has to be perfect for her. No such thing in nature, of course. Or rather, everything is perfect if you just let nature run its course.
You tell that to Mother.
I have, many times. She'd be very clever in some things, but very daft concerning that.
Now then, she is the queen.
I'm old enough to be able to call a spade a spade. Spade, gardener, get it?
I have to get on.
Yep, got a bit to do myself. I just don't know what's wrong with that plant over there.
Guess we're gonna help him out.
Your mother got a whole heap of flowers given to her the other day from a fairy delegation. All of them took good and strong, just not that one.
Perhaps it needs a special type of soil or something.
Well, anything's possible. If I don't think of something soon, I'll have to ask your father. He can have a little chat with her and she might tell him what's up.
If you're going in, it'd be nice if you didn't tell my mother that you saw me out here.
Oh, you playing hooky again?
Hey, mind your
My lips are
business.
sealed.
It doesn't look very well at all. It's unusual for flowers to hang their heads in this garden. Normally they blossom in our good earth, not to mention the power of Arbor's green fingers. Mother thought it was unseemly of the bees to build their hive in our garden. I don't think she could get used to the thought that she would no longer be the only queen here.
Ha. That's funny.
A lovely spot, so long as the bees who have built their hive directly above the bench don't disturb you. A lovely spot. I don't have any time to rest, and that's good.
Okay.
This is Mother's mirror. It's said that you can see into the furthest corners of the land and know what's happening in every part of the world. At the moment, it's no more than a shallow bowl. The water's missing.
So maybe we put water in?
I don't know the names of all the plants in the garden. Grandmother knows them all, which is probably down to the fact that it was her that gave many of the plants their names a few thousand years ago.
Oh, wow.
Shite beerwood, sweat tea, dodder flower, fat hen, bistort, stink root. We no longer invite her to family gatherings.
Ha.
A handy smooth stone, Arbor's sheepdog.
Oh. We'll go ahead and borrow that.
Arbor's pot, literally. There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly. I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his unbridled joyous splashing and not insignificant body mass.
Oh, man. Got all the jokes. Take a look at these water plants.
There are reeds and water lilies growing in the pond. Naturally, they were planted there. They don't grow in the wild so high up the mountains.
Indeed.
I can't think of any use for a water lily, but a reed could come in handy.
Why, yes, it could. Yes, it could.
There are elf-made ponds and streams all over the palace ground. Their water's said to have healing powers. No wonder considering where it comes from.
So could I grab cut reed and maybe put it in here?
A handy smooth stone, Arbor's sheepdog. The
Let's take a
reed
look
from the
at
garden
this.
pond. It's like a hollow pipe. Well, pipes are normally hollow. I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners. The reed from the garden pond.
Okay, so what if we take the reed and ooh, what if we take the rock and nope. Nope, can't do anything with it. Just kidding. I was gonna try to throw the rock at the beehive. That's the word. But apparently that's not allowed.
The spring brook emerges up there. It's still small here, but it becomes one of the largest and most important rivers in the woodland realm.
I feel like I should be able to do something with this cut reed and this waterfall. Nope. Alright.
A handy smooth stone, Arbor's sheepdog.
We've looked at the pond already. Let's see what's happening at the... Oh, that's where the folks
waterfall
are.
have been neighbours for so long that I don't really hear it anymore. That leads up to the throne room.
Where Mom and Dad
Mother
is.
will be conducting the affairs of state with an iron will, whilst Pa leans against the tree of life, probably sleeping.
Right.
Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to marry me off to a proper elf prince. So far, I've managed...
Let's take a look at the Happy Willow.
That's a weeping willow. It appears to be so content it looks anything but sad.
Indeed. Oh, the library's right here. Fantastic. Okay. We got swords. We are here for a book.
Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, so far...
There. Let's look at the dice. Because why not?
There's a selection of cubes here. For a while, it was all the rage at official state visits to give geometric presents.
Okay, take a look at this book.
The Biggest Plant Book of Avantasia by Charles Mendel with illustrations by Alexander Bonpland. A standard reference book that Arbor always used to consult every now and then. However, he insists that he now knows it off by heart. A present from one of the northern kingdoms. Strange folk up there. The men climb mountains and shout foul-mouthed things in dragon's language at the dragons. I think it's some kind of test of courage.
Hey, we know that game. And that kind of looks like the guy from Monsters, Inc. Oh, there's a few little Easter eggs in here. Is that a Rubik's Cube? My word. Got a whole lot of fun things happening here. See these dragon eggs over here?
What have we got here then? Aha! Ah! Almanac of Elf Medicine. That's what I've been looking for.
Fantastic.
Ow! Be careful, if you please.
Of course the book talks. Because why not?
An ill elf?
We're not going to take too
I
long.
haven't been
Let's
feeling too well
keep this
recently.
moving.
I'm sleeping badly and have no appetite. I know that elves are very seldom ill, but if it's not that, then it must be some kind of magic or curse.
Seldom ill does not actually mean never ill.
True.
Elves can, for instance, suffer from a broken heart.
Oh, please.
It is one of the most common causes of death amongst beautiful princesses.
Oh, it must be something else.
Sensitive elves can sometimes suffer from the pains of the world. There are a variety of ear infections, and of course it could also be lupus.
Lupus?
But I think it is something else.
Like what?
To be completely certain, you must mix a potion and drink it.
Are you serious?
Very.
All right, this potion. What goes in it?
It is very easy to make. You need to pound together the green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey and a red herring, and then mix with water into a viscous potion.
Oh, that sounds revolting.
It's medicine. It isn't supposed to taste nice.
And if I drink it, I'll be well again?
We will then at least know what is wrong with you.
Oh boy.
Are you actually qualified to make a diagnosis? And why can you talk?
I am a magical medicine book. That actually serves as an answer to both of your questions.
I've never encountered a talking book before.
Indeed.
Of course not. I am the only
Grimoire.
talking book here. That's the problem. In the magical library in Seastone, all books can talk. Things really get cooking there, believe me.
Oh boy. Metis
This
bush.
Metis bush. Where can I find one?
Haven't a clue. I'm just a book and have spent years sandwiched between dusty hymnals and a tome of revolting recipes.
Those recipes probably have no seasoning.
A red herring. Are you serious?
Of course, why not? Red herrings are known all over the land as particularly useful fish. Their uses in the areas of medicine, cuisine, and literature are too numerous to mention.
All right, so I've got a red herring. Thank you. I think that's all for now.
Normally, it's me that ends patient consultations. You are only a princess, but I am a doctor.
A doctor? Let's read the plant book, see about that metis bush.
Perhaps I can help Arbor solve the problem with that flower. Let's take a look.
Magic beans, killer tomatoes, mandrakes, love lilies, intelligent apple trees, tree of wrath, steel magnolias, guard plants. Is there another? Can we change the page? Change the page.
This plant reminds me of the one that Arbor's having problems with at the moment.
Yes.
Love lily. The love lily enters into an enduring relationship with another plant very early in its life, which frequently lasts its lifetime. If the partner plant dies, then the love lily does not normally survive the separation.
That's sad.
The wood of intelligent apple trees is often used for the equally intelligent and beautifully shaped living accessories of all types. For a long time, botanists thought that it may be possible to find other intelligent fruit varieties. So far, the search has proved fruitless. Steel magnolias look like normal magnolias, but are some of the toughest plants on Earth. They can be softened using tragic women's stories and subsequently may be picked.
That's funny. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second, everybody. There we go.
Giant beans, also known as magic beans, are very rare. They are the fastest growing plant variety known. Because of the beans' high costs, they are almost exclusively used by the military, for instance, in storming high-walled castles.
Interesting. I don't really care about the rest of these, if I'm going to be completely honest. So we're gonna go back to the library. Let's see what's on this bookshelf.
Masonry, and a book about carpentry. Like all books in this library, it's a guest present. The logic behind this must be, those elves, they have so many beautiful statues and items of wood. They'll be really interested in this. Why don't we present them with a book about it? What they don't realise, though, is that if we're interested in a subject, then we'll already know pretty much all there is to know about the matter, and the book's of no use to us whatsoever.
So, elves are too good for books is what I just heard. Cool. Which one?
Working with wood. There's a master whittler down in the valley. I've enjoyed watching him in the past. He carves animal figures so real that humans and dwarfs believe that they are actually animals turned into wood.
Really?
This one's more about interiors, making furniture and the like. Plane the wood down by a pixie's thumb and saw the board into 2 equal length pieces. Who knows what that might be good for?
Swift, welcome to the stream, good sir. Welcome to the stream. Right now, as you can see, I am not med school, and this is not Observer. It is actually the book of Unwritten Tales 2. Med school, Oh, Cherry, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, there's a few Easter eggs here, Cherry. There are a few. You got Sully's cousin. You got this Rubik's Cube that's flying around right now. And also, for the Skyrim fans, that is apparently a helmet from Skyrim. There was a whole thing about dragons shouting and all of that. But yeah, so some fun little Easter eggs.
Swords of all the idiots who have tried to conquer the elf burrow. It's
Oh, wait a
become less
minute.
frequent over the last few centuries. Humans and dwarves appear to have learnt their lesson.
Hey, for the Final Fantasy fans, you should recognize this sword. And yes, Cherry, there are dragon eggs. Here are your dragon eggs. But, Final Fantasy fans, I hope you see this sword. That would be the sword from Final Fantasy VII, worn by the one Cloud. The one they call Cloud, rather. Alright. And we're out of here. We're gonna go see about fixing this plant, or at least telling the arbor guy how to fix it. Where'd he go?
Hi, Alba.
Oh, Ivo!
Here.
I think I know the name of your patient. It's a love lily.
You don't look particularly loved up.
That's exactly the problem. Love lilies enter into a lifelong partnership with another plant. And if they're separated...
Then they let their heads droop. Good theory. But the fairies know their plans. They'd never have given us a love lily without its partner.
And since you're here...
If I were ill and needed to make some medicine, then you'd help me with that, wouldn't you?
Ill? You're an elf! Elves don't get ill!
Oh my god.
But if I were...
Oh, come on, now tell me. How can I help you?
Do we have a metis bush in the garden here?
Or that bush over yonder.
But that fruit's red.
And what colour do you expect, then?
Green. Are they only green when they're not ripe?
Nah, they're blue then. They're green when the bush senses danger.
Pardon?
The metis bush has exceptionally delicious sweet fruit. But if it thinks it's in danger, then they go green and very sour. Call it a defense mechanism.
And the bush only has red fruit because it has nothing to be afraid of here.
That's right.
Clever. Okay. Where can I
Do you know
find the
how I
honey?
could get my hands on some honey?
Try the kitchens.
I prefer not to wander through the castle.
Of course. Someone would tell your mother.
Would that
Snitches.
beehive in the tree over there be of any help?
Oh, I'd be careful with that. The bees defend their honey and can give you a nasty sting.
Couldn't they be distracted or tricked in some way?
Beekeepers wear protective clothes and use smoke that calms the bees. But I don't have any beekeeper kit here. I just let the bees keep their honey and they pollinate my flowers. That's how we've always done it.
I often see you fishing. Could you lend me your rod?
Of course, if you bring it back in one piece.
Oh, we about to break that.
What's up?
I was convinced that I would have to make my own fishing rod, or that you'd ask me to collect a variety of mystical items in exchange for it.
Ha!
It's only a rod.
That was
Thanks.
Not
was
everything
some
needs to be complicated, you know.
There's something else.
a lot of shade towards the yeah.
Look, I found this book in the library.
Woodcrafts? Why are you showing me that?
I thought it might interest you.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror stories?
Wood that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What do you call that then?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
Branches sawn
Cherry
off,
says,
boards nailed together, wood treated with chemicals. Sick stuff.
LOL. Cherry says, Shrub want to be Hagrid.
See
Indeed.
you later, Arbor.
See ya.
Alright, so let's go about collecting some
This is a
things.
metis bush, just what I need. Only its fruit is red, not green.
So I have to terrify it? So let's see if we can go in here. Maybe take this rock and smash the beehive?
I convinced Mother not to have the hive removed, and she reluctantly agreed. However, should she be stung, then the hive's days are numbered.
So we're supposed to scare the plant?
Shame that the trees before the sun.
Let's see, can't I take the rock? And... Nope. Throw a stone into the pond? Sure.
If it were possible to hit fish with stones, who'd need a rod?
Okay. I didn't know there were... Oh, right, we got a fish in here for the red herring.
I don't have a clue about fishing, but I'll try my luck. Just as I expected, nothing. On the other hand, somehow I have the feeling that I now know what I'm doing.
Ha! Wow, they are doing all of the fun, shady shade things.
I guess that I can just practice until I'm good enough. Or I could try to speed things up by learning more about fishing elsewhere.
Like the library? Wonder if there's a book about fishing in the library. Let's just go and see. Let's see. Swords, dice. The plant book was there. Stuff the monster.
Several
Bookshelf.
books about animals, an atlas, a book about humans. Actually, more of a brochure. And what's this? Fishing for the moderately talented.
Hey.
A great example of the variety of our world's fauna. Some of the ideas Mother Nature has can be quite off the wall.
Let's read this book on fishing.
Perhaps there are a few practical hints and tips in the fishing book. A lucrative season with a successful technique doesn't just depend on the type and quality of your tackle, but also on a really good spot. It doesn't matter whether you jig, dip, toddle or feed. Wobblers, twisters, spinners, blinkers, poppers, jigs, jerks and live bait must be presented in the most enticing ways possible. I haven't the faintest idea what all that means. I presume my fishing talents are not quite advanced enough to enable me to use this book.
So we went through all of that and our fishing didn't level up. That's unfortunate. Oh, what's this? Look at the flower. What kind of flower is this?
This flower clearly is one of the more exotic of the palace's flowers. It comes from a country in the deep south beyond the deserts. It's said that the flower of this plant used to be sent as a declaration of war, or if one wanted to deprive someone of all sense.
Okay, that's cool. We've done the dice thing already. We're going to go back into the garden, see if we can get some fishing done. Grab the fishing rod and fish. We got a, what is that?
A classic.
So they really gonna have me fishing until Kingdom Come?
Oh.
Oh. This is ridiculous. We really about to waste all this time fishing until we get our level up. Okay.
A classic. Since Nate left without saying so much so far.
Didn't mean to do that. Maybe.
There's only a little water left in the bird. I, however, think that the
I wish there was a way to use a cut reed in here. Ah.
Isn't there a turn of phrase like stirring up a bee's nest? I think the saying's trying to give us a warning. As long as the bees are wide awake and buzzing, I don't dare.
How can we put the bees to sleep? Oh,
The reed from the garden pond.
I just figured out a
The
thing.
reed from the garden pond. It's like...
Okay, I just figured out a thing. So I think for fishing purposes, we are going to have to take the rod. Oh, nope. Hold on.
As suspected, there are red herrings swimming in the pond. But they always come back to their homeland to breed.
One more time. So let's open up the inventory. Let's grab the reed. Go back into the inventory. Mix it with that. Nope. Okay. Good try.
A handy smooth stone. Arbor.
Well, they don't give you too many options to mess up, so I guess that's a good thing. What the hell is that?
A classic.
Okay, well, we're at 6. I'm assuming 10 is going to be the lucky number.
A classic.
I don't even know what that... Oh! That looks like, the volleyball head from, Tom Hanks's, what is that, Castaway? Wilson? Wilson, that looked like Wilson.
Pretty. The waterfall and I have been neighbours for so long that I don't really hear it anymore.
That's not what I wanted. There we go. And we're gonna fish in the pond some more.
A classic. Shame that the tree's casting more and more shade over the waterfall. Before, the sunlight used to dance on it, and there were the most wonderful rainbows. Nothing.
Alright, so now we're at level 10. I'm hoping now we can fish in the pond and get something. And if not, maybe we can go read the book. Hey, we got one!
At last. Now I can take the red herring off my list.
Alright.
The waterfall and I have been neighbours for so long that I don't really hear it anymore.
Alright, so we still gotta figure out a way to scare the plant. Take a few worms.
I really shouldn't. It's only Earth. I should tell Mother how her daughter. Well, she'd be delighted.
Those worms are probably for the fish. Let's see. So we'll open our inventory, take the fat worms, open our inventory again.
The worms provide a great lure and should increase my fishing success rate, whatever that is. I always hang one onto the hook before I cast the line out.
I wish that was there earlier.
I've got what I need, but this is so much fun. And perhaps I'll have a bit of luck catching other interesting things in the pond.
Yes, yes you might.
A classic.
Okay, well, we're not going to waste our time fishing all day. We've got to figure out...
Shame that the tree's casting more and more shade over the waterfall.
Well, can I throw the rock at...
Since Nate left so far...
Okay. I don't like the fact that the B button does what it does. I get why it does it.
A book about woodcrafts.
But
sanding, cutting, hammering, all that sort of stuff.
Gotta get used to, Okay. So used to beeping the cancel button. I'm not sure why, because, anyway.
Mother pours water from She did this almost ever since the mirror...
So maybe we pour some water in there. Let's see.
According to Arbor, the bush's fruit becomes green and sour if it feels afraid or threatened.
So what can we...
Look at this! You'll be forced to marry this terrible prince even though you don't know him. Ugh. Doesn't seem to upset it as much as it does me.
I really thought that was about to be the answer. Can I threaten you with a rock? Nope. What about the worms? Nope. Wait, what about the book about carpentry? Nope. That's a waste.
This is a metis bush, just what I need. Only it's...
So we definitely know that if we get the right item, the stuff changes. So if it doesn't change, we're
I
not
don't
doing
really
it
know
right.
much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, Hi, Arbor.
Maybe he has
Oh,
something else
Ivo.
for us.
About the potion,
Yeah,
Art?
Swift. It's one of those point and click.
what was that with the Metis book?
If the bush gets scared,
It's one of
There's
those point
something
and
else.
click adventures
See
where
you
you
later,
gotta,
Art.
see ya.
you know, go collect the item. Then after you collect the item, you use the item on the other thing.
The bees are buzzing around the hive quite merrily.
So how do you put bees to sleep?
The willow is stretching its branch. One part of the waterfall's already lying in its shadow.
I feel like I'm supposed to
A handy smooth stone. Arbor's sheepdog. That's a weeping willow.
If anyone happens to have any ideas, feel free to let me know.
The waterfall and I have been naked.
Pipe cleaner?
I don't really know.
So, med school, apparently, I'm supposed to. I have to make a potion. In order for me to make a potion, I gotta apparently scare this bush or frighten it to it turns green. I need honey, but I need to put the bees to sleep first. And this plant over here is missing their lover or their mate. So now we have to find a way to make them happy again.
The reed from the garden pond. It's like a hollow pipe. Well, pipes are normally hollow.
That is correct.
Oh.
That is correct, med school. I have to frighten the bush.
Since Nate left, so far I've managed to.
Don't really have much an idea on how to go about frightening this bush. Let me check the library again. Excuse me, everybody. Perhaps I'm missing something from here.
Each cube is significant and comes from a different country, but I never really paid much attention.
I'm not 100% sure, med school. Let me check this book real quick. We read about the beans.
Killer tomatoes are the
let's
most
see.
devious of the meat-eating plants.
Okay, not important.
Mandrake should only be cultivated by experienced gardeners. The cry of the baby mandrake can kill anyone within 20 meters instantaneously.
Oh, so maybe a mandrake?
Guard plants, Vigilia ordriensis, they have been especially valued in times of famine as they do not require as much food as, for instance,
We read about steel magnolias. We read about.
the tree of wrath bears fruit several times a year. These grapes of wrath are bad-tempered beasts that can lay whole areas to rack and ruin.
Grapes of wrath. That's funny. Alright, so we read about all of this stuff. We read about this. The mandrake would be cool, but I haven't seen any mandrakes around.
Giant beans also because
Nope,
of
we
the
already know about that. And
mandrake should only be cultivated. Giant beans, also known as magic beans, are very rare. They are the
so
because of the beans.
maybe we ask the arborer about mandrakes. Because that's really about all I've gathered. Oh wait, let me look at this dragon head real quick.
A few years ago, this dragon was causing a whole lot of grief. A bounty was put on its head, and all heroes of the land were encouraged to hunt it down.
Right.
40 brave warriors penetrated its lair and slew it. They brought the head to the palace where it was displayed in triumph. The strange thing was that a bit later, more adventurers came carrying an identical head. Then more and more heroes arrived.
Was it a hydra? Doesn't look like a hydra. Wait, whose bedroom am I about to go into that they're just letting me do that?
The door can be opened easily from the outside. If it was up to me, it would stay open.
Oh. Hey! So we can take the jug now. Yes, we need that.
Water's the easiest ingredient to find. We have copious amounts of it here.
That's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
That should do it. The medicine book reckoned that it should be a viscous potion.
Okay, but we're not at that point yet, because we still need... yeah, we still need the mandrake.
This flower was given to us by... I bet they belong together.
Oh, that's what that is. Great. Great, great, great. It's a good thing we came back up here. Alright, let's see what else. Let me see if there's anything in the jewelry. Nope, I missed it. I'm gonna go back upstairs to check and... Wait, go back upstairs. Go back upstairs. We're gonna check and see if there's anything in that jewelry box that we need. Let's see. Jewelry box.
These earrings here.
Yes.
They're sparkling and glinting in the sunshine. They
Yes.
could actually come in handy.
How so? I was hoping maybe you would have had more information on how they would have been. Alright, well, let's head on down and let's see what we can do with the new things that we've acquired, shall we? Take a look at this flower real quick. I think these are still
Why do so
useless
many
to
people
us.
hate this flower? Perhaps it has an abhorrent smell.
Oh, that looks like a vuvuzela. Vuvuzela. Yep, there it goes. Oh my god.
Now
Yep.
that explains why this flower is classified as a weapon in 24 countries.
Oh, shout out to the World Cup. Alright. We are getting somewhere, folks. If you haven't, make sure you're following us on all of our social medias. Make sure you jump into our Discord, because we talk about lots of fun things in there also. Books make me sleepy sometimes, but I love to read articles. I get it. 100%. Alright, so we're going to use this guy. And this.
If the bush had a heart, it would have skipped a few beats.
And now we're going to pick a few of those green joints.
Thanks.
Awesome. And then we're going to come over here and give this to this guy.
I've got a flower here that could help you with your love lily.
And?
Yes, look. Look, do you know this flower?
Aww. That was adorable. Oh, look at that, y'all. Love who you
did
love.
well, girl.
Love who
It would
you
appear
love.
so.
You snivelling girl. You alright?
No. Yes. I don't know.
Well then, I think I've earned myself a little rest now.
still need to figure out. Oh. Okay. Well,
That's Arbor's little spade. He always leaves his stuff all over the garden, which of course drives Mother mad.
I'm gonna borrow that spade. I don't know what I'm gonna need it for yet, but I'm gonna hang on to that. In the meantime, looks like the
pipe
bees
smoke seems to have calmed them down a bit.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go in here, grab this, cut the bee's nest.
The smoke from Arbor's pipe seems to be calming the bees. This is my chance.
Yeah.
Hey now, you all right there?
Sorry, had to do it.
Well, I'm not happy about this destruction of nature. Not unless I get half of that there honey.
I don't need any more. The rest is for you.
Cool.
Oh, that'd be good stuff. But that's enough. The bees need a bit too.
Okay, so we got the green joint. We got the honey. We got the red herring. I don't remember if there was anything else from the potion.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell him that we have his spade. He's not gonna miss it. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the library. And then we're gonna read that book that had the potion. Just to make sure we're not missing anything.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
Potion.
What are the potion's ingredients again?
The green fruit of a metis bush, a
Yep.
spoonful of honey, and a
Yep.
red herring.
Yep.
You have to put everything into a bowl with a
Yep.
bit of water and pound it until it forms a viscous potion.
We gotta pound it. Oh my. Okay.
Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what I'm here for. Alright, so we're heading upstairs to pound some liquids. We make some viscous liquid apparently. Alright, so look at the bowl. Look at the bowl.
It's a start, but there are still ingredients missing.
Alright, so now we open up our inventory. Get the red herring, put it into the bowl. Why are you... That was way too much just to put this herring
Thanks
into
for
the
the
bowl.
sacrifice, little fish.
Alright, and then we get the green fruit. Put
Oh,
that into the bowl.
fruit smells really sour.
And then we get the sweet honey and put
About
it
1
into
spoon
the
of
bowl.
honey.
And now we use the rock to pound the ingredients. Hey.
I'm pretty sure that there's never been anything so utterly revolting concocted in the Elf Burrow ever. Oh, I hope this is some kind of joke.
Alright, girl, take it to the head. Let's open this up.
I don't know much, but I do know that I'm not going to drink this potion until I've had another chat to the medicine book about it. I need to know which disease this potion's meant to be good for. Looks as if it's been pre-digested several times.
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to the book first, and then we'll drink the medicine. That's whatever. It's fine with me. All right, let's go talk to this medicine book.
Hi.
Explain
Well, what's
yourself.
The potion's ready, but you don't seriously expect me to drink it, do you?
You must.
Sounds like a trap. Goddamn cheap.
Cheap, I'm so... Yes, I know, but... This Medicine. Well, I did tell you that I wasn't feeling well, and the medicine book here thinks it could be something serious.
Right, right.
She has to drink it, the sour metis fruit, sweet honey and salty fish. That should give us an answer.
No, let's go ahead.
It looks revolting.
It is medicine. It's not supposed to taste nice.
Shots, 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 shots.
That's right. Down to the last drop.
Oh boy.
Not as bad as I was expecting. In actual fact, it's quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that.
There was a whole fish in there.
Congratulations, Ivo. You are pregnant.
Bitch, what? I'm sorry. That caught me off guard. Oh, the poor Cheap. So
No. That is completely impossible.
That makes sense now. Mom said she was rotund and, you know.
You must be wrong. Surely it's a misdiagnosis.
Oh, man.
You are an elf and say that potion is quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that. That's raging hormones talking.
I don't have any hormones.
No, med school, not the bird. The girl. The girl is
Cheap,
pregnant.
no.
Snitch life.
No, the book has made a mistake. I cannot be pregnant. I've never stood in the divine water with Nate on Midsummer's Night singing the Song of Life. Why? How do humans do it? They do what?
Elves and humans can have children together, but it's not possible without sex.
You see? We never had sex. At least not to my knowledge.
But the diagnosis is crystal clear.
Wait a minute. Okay, so this is part 2 in the series, I guess. And the guy that we were playing with at the beginning, wow, that didn't sound right. The character with which we were using earlier, that gentleman, I think he had an affair of sorts with the young lady who is here. His portrait is up in her room, and she referred to him as a jerk or something of the sort. So yes, obviously there was a one-night stand, and he left her. Yes, yuck it up. Get your chuckles on for that poor use of phrasing. We're still a family show. Okay. All right. So let's figure out this whole pregnancy situation.
Let's just pretend that I am pregnant. There must be some explanation, rational or otherwise.
If we discount the possibility that the child was conceived by natural means, which would certainly appear to be the case here, then that leaves us with just the unconventional conception methods. Did you, perhaps, make some kind of pact with a goblin regarding the child? Child in exchange for gold or a kingdom, for example?
That Rumpelstiltskin.
Has a god in the guise of a bull appeared to you in your dreams? Any angels been having a word with you?
Oh my gosh, they are really running through it.
Stars fallen from the heavens recently?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Then that just leaves magic, or a curse. But unfortunately, that is not my area of expertise.
We just go run through all the different scenarios, huh? Okay.
I wish it was so cheap, but my feeling is that the book is right. I am pregnant. One thing's certain. Mother must never find out about this.
Yeah, we can't tell your mom about this one.
I don't know either. Do you think that my tummy will start to show? Oh. I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why, but it would appear that I'm pregnant. And as all other possibilities have been eliminated, then it must be a curse that's responsible. That is fantastic!
So wait, she didn't So we're gonna say that.
No, of course I didn't mean it like that. But just think. Me. Cursed.
So
That sounds like an adventure.
You didn't sleep with the guy.
Totally
Okay.
obvious what we need to do now. We ask Archmage Alistair. He's the wisest magician in the realm of man, and he's a friend. He'll be able to tell us what it means. Oh, no, you don't. You remember who was meant to be looking after me so that nothing happens to me, don't you?
That's what I'm thinking, Mississippi girl. But they're trying to say that
Alistair's
there was
sure
no
to
sex
have the
involved.
answers. We'll have
She
to track
lying?
him down in the
She
Mage
might.
Tower in
I think she
Seastone.
is.
Only, how are we going to get there? Seastone is days away from here. Oh yeah, saying fly is all well and good.
Swift, yes,
Are
this
you gonna
game
teach
did go
me quickly
left
then?
very quickly.
No, we need a fast mode of transport. And then there's the small matter of the Border Watch. Their
Oh
longbows
man.
can take out a fly's eye at 400 meters. And they will shoot if said fly should dare to set foot in or leave the woodland realm without permission. You don't by any chance know the password that the Border Watch use? Typical. That's exactly the problem. Mother chooses a new password every single day, and there's no way I'll get it out of her.
What about your dad?
Why don't you know the password? You normally know everything. Hey, know-it-all. Mother's mirror. It knows more than you. It must know the password. If we work as a team, we should be able to cast a little light on the matter cheap. After all, if it is a curse, then I'm the victim, not the perpetrator.
If it's a curse.
Well, yes, I know that. She'll blame us whatever happens.
How are you out
But
here?
it's best for us to have some
Okay.
answers rather than just presenting her the facts, don't you think? Transport and the password. Let's go.
Okay. Actually, let's see. So we got about 9 minutes left or so. This is probably a good place to stop. What I could do is run a bonus Tetris 99 run real quick if you guys are interested. If not, we can continue on with the turkey basting. Oh my god. If not, then we can go ahead and see how much further we can get. But I would kind of like to run through this Tetris 99 and show you guys Battle Royale Tetris. So let's see. They then trying to hide it from her folks, man. Whoever made this game got to be from urban America. Oh, Swift. Everyone has had to deal with hiding a pregnancy from their parents. Well, what I'm trying to say is race does not dictate that part. Med School says run the game. Mississippi Girl says run it. All right, we're going to go ahead and run it then. Hopefully. You know what I meant, Med School. All right. Hopefully Cherry's nearby because I know she really wants to watch this. So here we go. Cherry, don't miss this. Cherry. Turn it down just a little bit. There. No, Med School, there's nothing for me to tell the class. I was just trying to say that specific races aren't, anybody can hide their pregnancy from their parents. It doesn't matter, black, white, whatever. It could be anybody. All right. I don't know where Cherry is, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a run. We'll run a couple rounds. Pretty much this is regular traditional Tetris, except you are playing against 98 people, similar to Fortnite and all of those. And essentially, to win, you gotta be the last person standing. I'm a little rusty, so don't make fun of me. And yeah, we'll give this a try. Alright. Getting ready. Oh, here we go. Let's go after knockouts. I don't like this. Okay. Appreciate it, med school. Wait a minute, we got a problem. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we got a problem, Let's see, what can we do? No. Oh. Okay. Alright, 66th place so far for the first round. Not bad. Did we get anybody else? Nope, no knockouts. Couple of Tetrises. Alright. We'll run it again. Yeah, we can run it. We can get a couple more rounds in. So the best I've done so far playing this on my own, I've gotten second place twice. Yeah, it's fun. It is definitely fun, Swift. If you like Tetris and you like multiplayer Tetris, yeah, it's a fun little thing. And a lot of people were joking around and saying that like all the people, those older folks who've been playing Tetris for years, this is their moment to shine. So, you know, you might get beat by somebody's grandma or somebody's grandpa. So gotta be careful. Hold that. There it is. Oh, damn it. Let's see if I can fix that. Yep, we're in trouble. Not a whole lot of trouble, but a little bit of trouble. sound good. Oh, don't you hate when the piece you are looking for doesn't want to show up until a time when you really don't need it? There we go. Okay, 50 players left. As you can hear, the music has picked up a little bit. That way. And then bring this back. Oh, that's going to hurt later. But I might be able to still do something. Better. Damn it. That was a bad idea. We could do something. That wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. Oh boy. Oh. I should have held that one out. Come on. Hold it. Hold it. Ooh, don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare. No, 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 no. Ow. That's probably gonna be it. Yep. Okay. Ah, man. Third place, y'all. Whew. That was, yeah. Are they still going? You lying. Wait a minute. They are still going. Okay. That was a good one. Let's see. We took out 6 people. We got 7 Tetrises. Okay, we did better. We did better. Did better. All right. What time is it? 9:27. I could have one more if you guys are still interested. If not, I can go ahead and wrap this up. In the meantime, while you guys are thinking about that, make sure you are here tomorrow for our double header. We have Absolver, aka, come on, Raid Cup. Raid Cup? Raid Cup, as in Cup of Noodle. Okay, yeah, we can Raid Cup. Okay, so let's wrap this up. Hey, you guys, tomorrow, make sure you come out. Uncle K is doing Absolver. Mike is Fire is doing Riot. Thursday is going to be Med School. And Friday will be Sinner with Oolong Tea. Med School's running Observer. And yeah, so let me go ahead and get this going so we can go ahead and raid Cup since she is still live. Yep, there. I just saw her. Where'd she go? There she is. Alright, you guys, hang tight. We're going to be raiding her. And see you guys.